Hello everyone. How are we doing? How's it going? Start of a new week, don't you know? 'Tis Monday. I'm aware that it's Monday. Just about. Just about. How are you guys? Today, we're taking our last foray, at least for a little while, into the Jade Abbey with Warhammer Quest Darkwater. Yes, we're going to finish off Act 1 today, because I wanted to complete it on stream, but we didn't get a chance to last time because we ran out of time. Because some of the encounters were quite intense. And I'm currently just sorting out my table so that I have everything that I need. Sundering Attacks, Furious, and Ironbark Talisman, and a Black Powder Grenade. Belongs to Drolf, apparently. I have no idea where the grenade is. Oh, it's right there in my hand. Good evening, Demogorgon. Hello, Captain Mannerings. Good morning, Yun Yune. Diggers, 1987. Good afternoon. Sly Guy, hello. Colonel, hello. And Yamail Angmar, hello. Excuse me. The Tattooed Zoologist, hello, hello. And Don Turtle, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. You're starting off as a big one. Just finished my Dominator engine, thanks to you. Just bought the line for my first Primarch model. Thank you for being you, sir. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for being you and the $5 super chat. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. We haven't done anything yet. Right, you go there, and Ranger's kit goes there. Right, on to the next one. Inara, what does she have? She has Fierce Vitality, which I realise I played wrong in our last encounter. Because if a hero using the aid ability picks this hero, that ability has an energy cost of 0. So I was spending energy that I didn't need to spend to aid her because she kept getting put on the ground. Fierce Vitality, Grim Intuition, Lucky is the other one. And Sip of Aqua Gyranis. Excellent. And then she has Blade of Flowing Waters as well. So that's good. Like that. And then for Bren, she has Shrug It Off, Sip of Aqua Gyranis, Unyielding. Yes. And right, Shrug It Off, Sip of Aqua Gyranis, Unyielding, and Menacing Aspect. That's her. So we can put that next to Bren. Give her Relics of the Past. Which then should mean that Edmark only has 2. Yes, he does. Berserker, Sip of Aqua Gyranis, and Shield of the Manticore. Boom. Right. Sorted that part out. Now I just need to figure out their health, and then we're pretty much good to go. We're gonna set the board up. So tonight we are literally doing our boss encounter, and then just kind of hanging out, chatting. We'll see how long the boss encounter takes. We might kick off. We'll see what it's like to kick off Act 2, but we're probably not going to play Act 2 because I am conscious that the internet doesn't like it when you constantly bang on about one thing. So, Edmark, he's on 8 health. Bren is on 2. Drolf is on 8. And Inara Scion is also on 2. Yes, I remember. It's a tale of two. It's a tale of two things. So there we go. All right. So we've got all of that. We then just need the little timer token. Yes. Oh no, we don't need the timer token for this one. Forgive me. So we require therefore 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's pop everything else away. We probably need another damage token or 2. Let's keep those out. And we probably need the Whirlpool one as well. We're actually going to use that this time. We're going to need those and that. And we're not going to need any of the rest of this, I don't think. So we can just pop this to one side. Only 10 likes? It's a great question. Are there only 10 likes? There's 36 people watching. If everybody liked the stream right now, maybe we get to 50 people watching. That would be nice. Avit, more of these. I have an iPhone. I know. I'm sorry you have an iPhone. Oh, great bearded one. Loving the play streams and hope that you had a great weekend. Is Alice back or are you still playing The Bachelor? She is back. She is, she's working. She's back to normal. She is in Bristol today, working. So I'm on my Todd. And I finished off a video today for a Big Mech. Contrast plus how to paint an orc Big Mech. But thank you very much for the membership for 29 months. And Captain Manrings also thank you for being a member for 31 months. Here is the Big Mech. He's all done. He looks pretty good. I also finished off Lieutenant Titus. I did that. That's 2. There's 2 more videos on the way for this year. Aside from the many, many more Darkwater videos that are on their way to you. For those of you who have been enjoying those. Keith Story, thank you very much for being a member for 17 months. Doing good in new job, getting things set up mostly, and much training. I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. I'm so glad you landed on your feet. Yeah, it makes me really happy. Grant, any update on when the next 30k Primarch will be, or Carbanda? We might try and get one done this month. I've still got a few things I need to wrap up. I've got 2 more characters, 2 more armies. They're going to be fun ones. And then that's kind of it. So I need to see how long that's going to take me. Speaking of big mechs, when are you doing the biggest mech, or has that Titan been lost to the warp? No, as far as I'm aware, the Titan is still being worked on for the build. The person who's building it got a new job and is unable to commit much time to it at the moment. I'm going to check in with him again very soon. But we will be getting it done. It's just like, it's one of those things where, because I wanted to do it when we moved, and we still haven't moved, so it's not a priority. And then he's got a job, so it's not a priority for him. So it's just been going further and further down the to-do list. But it's something we're going to do when we're in. So we don't actually. We were kind of hoping to do it for the New Year's stream, which we usually do, the long New Year's Day stream. But we won't have moved. We'll still be here. So we probably won't get to him just yet. So I'll have to think of something else to do on New Year's Day. But I'm sure we will figure that out in due time. We'll get something cool going. Maybe I'll finally finish the tanks that we started at the beginning of this year. A full 365 days to paint a Rogel Dawn and a Baneblade. That would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Okay, right. So, today, what are we doing? We are doing Foulhoof's Sacrifice. So let's go overhead, shall we? So here it is, Foulhoof's Sacrifice. This place is the domain of the repulsive Shaman Foulhoof, leader of the Abbey's Nurgle-worshipping beastmen. The fiend is preparing to sacrifice one of your allies to his dark patron in exchange for demonic power. You have only moments to prevent this atrocity and save your comrade. Blah. Blah. So, victory. The heroes succeed if Foulhoof is slain. The heroes fail if the sacrifice is slain. Do not use the round track for this encounter. So this can go on forever, theoretically. Place a Pestigore in each hex. Place 2 heroes in these hexes and 2 heroes in skull hexes. Place Shaman Foulhoof in the non-blocked swirly hex. place an unused hero next to him to represent the sacrifice. This sacrifice is a hero with a health characteristic of 10. They cannot use abilities and can only be affected by the aid ability and the foul ritual action. Another hero can move into the same hex as the sacrifice. Instead of activating as normal, if there are no heroes visible to him, Foulhoof takes the foul ritual action twice. Otherwise, he activates as normal and then takes the foul ritual action. If Foulhoof would reposition or advance, he takes the onslaught action instead. We just have to kill Shaman Foulhoof is basically what we have to do today. So let's get those models and get them set up. So we will require Inara Scion, Edmark Valoran, Drolf Ironhead, Bren Tylis. We will require a bunch of Pestigors and our first boss, Shaman Foulhoof. There he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just assume we're going to need all 8, and then we'll remove if we need to. Okay. Oh, and we need a spare hero. Let's have Drasha Vaughn. He can be our spare hero. He looks like a sacrifice. Okay, so place a Pestigor in each of the Nurgle hexes. So let's do that bit first. So we need a Pestigor right there, and we need one here, and we need one right there. Let's just move the Pestigor's card out of the way, and Shaman Foulhoof just hiding there. Cool. So we need, okay, so Pestigor's in all of those hexes. So we've got 1, 2, that is 1. Yes, we need a Pestigor here too. Let's just move the heroes. Just put them on their cards. Inara, Droff. There we go. Alright, so there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Now, am I missing any more of those? I don't think I am. So, yeah, I think that's all good. Okay, so it's place Shaman Foulhoof in the non-blocked swirly hex, which is that one, and then place a hero next to him to represent the sacrifice. Put Drasha Vaughn right there, and then we put 2 heroes down. So yeah, we're only using 7 Pestigor. I do believe that these little icons here are meant to represent treasure, so I'm just going to put some there because, you know, we haven't really been playing with that mechanic, but we might as well. So we'll put a treasure here and a treasure there. They don't really affect anything unless we're going to, you know, pop things down or search for it, but we've got a lot of treasure already. We're going to use most of it as well today, so we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, so next up we need dice. That's what we need. Dice, dice, baby. Got him. Boom. Got him. Okay. So, Shaman Foulhoof and the Pestigors. Shaman Foulhoof have 7 health. And he's a bit of a monster in combat, actually, by the looks of things. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're almost good to go. So we're going to do priority order. So we're going to go, so Edmark is going to be 1, Bren is going to be a 2, Inara is going to be a 3, and Drolf is going to be a 4, and 5s and 6s we re-roll. We re-roll it. We re-roll it. 1, so Edmark, he's going first, and we're going to place him right here. We are going to then do D3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bren is going next, and she is going to go right there. Inara, well, 1, good lord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drolf, he's going next. He's going there. And then, finally, Inara just goes right there. Like that. Lovely. Okay. We need the... Where are they? Okay, so it was... Edmark, he's going first. Followed by Bren. Followed by Inara Scion. No, followed by Drolf. Followed by Inara Scion. And that, as they say, is that. We are all ready to go. Okay. All right. Are we ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me know if you're ready in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're going to jump in one more time to the Jade Abbey. So here it is. This is the boss encounter with Shaman Foulhoof. And we kick things off with Edmark Valoran, who is kind of in no man's land at the moment, being where he is. But it is what it is. So he is going to firstly spend his aid action to move. And he's going D6. He's going 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's then going to spend his move action to move. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to roll a 6 here, really. That's a 4. That's a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now he's in a snare hex. So he doesn't actually have any... He has a sip of Aqua Gyranus. That's going to be useful for him later. So he is going to just hang out there. So we kick things off with the bad guy's turn then, which means this Pestigore is going to activate. He's going to activate on the black dice. So he is going to advance and onslaught. So he goes like this, and then he attacks. He attacks with his 2 dice on a normal attack. Here we go. Hitting on 4s. We get 1 hit, 1 miss. Does Edmark save it? Actually, we can just use Shield of the Manticore to block it automatically, because it's not likely that he's going to get hit again this turn. So he's going to do that. And then on a 5+, we see if it hits the Pestigore back. It does not. There we go. Our luck is the same as it was before. Okay. So then the next closest Pestigore is actually probably this guy. So he is going to advance and onslaught. So they have an advance. They have a move of 3. I'm assuming 1, 2, 3. So I'm assuming can't go through the sacrifice. Can they go through the sacrifice? No, they can't. So he has to go towards the closest model, which is this guy. So I guess the right thing to do here is to move 1, 2, and do that. Like that. And then... Why is this the last stream? I love watching you play this. It's the last stream for now. We're going to finish Act 1. If you guys are still enjoying it and you want to see more, we will do more. It's just we won't do it every single stream. So we'll do something different this Wednesday. I'm not sure what. But we're gonna just we're gonna take it a little bit easy on Darkwater just for now. We've got to have a little bit of variation in the content every now and then. But yeah, that's the only real reason why. So you know, is what it is. But thank you very much. Also, hello. I feel the way I do my party. Rad. Back from washing lunch dishes. Excited to see this. Well, welcome back, Sly Guy. Okay, so now, because everything activates, Shaman Foulhoof activates. So what he does is he uses Curse of Rust, apparently. Or we... Instead of activating as normal, if there are no heroes visible to him, Foulhoof takes the foul ritual action twice. Otherwise, he activates as normal and then takes the foul ritual action. If Foulhoof would reposition or advance, he takes the onslaught action instead. Okay, so we're just going to do the foul ritual action then, apparently. So this is where we roll a dice. So on a 1 to 6, various different things happen. So the first one is a 6. Heal 1 to each Pestigore. Okay. Cool. Well, that doesn't matter because nothing's hurt. And then on 5, inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice. Then 2 Pestigores nearest to Foulhoof take the onslaught action. Okay. Well, they can't do anything. Unfortunately, Drasher Vaughn has taken his first pip of damage. So we're just going to do that like that. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Okay, so moving on then. It's Bren Tylus's go. She is going to re-roll her moves, is what she's going to do. And the first thing she's going to do is she's going to spend her aid action to move. She's going to... That's all we need, really, to get here, because we need to kill this Pestigore. So she is then going to stab this Pestigore. Do we have anything that will help us do that? Shrug it off. Unyielding. Yes. No, she doesn't. Okay. So, first attacks of the game. 3s to hit. Using our move action to attack, basically. Oh! My god. We did it. Okay, so, the... So it has a defense of 1. We get 2 hits and 1 hit. We take away 1 hit because of the defense of 1, which means it does 2 damage to this Pestigore. We kill a Pestigore. But now she's just standing there. She can't do anything because I used her move action to move, to attack. Because I thought it was going to take more than that. So there we go. Bren absolutely slaying a Pestigore. But not necessarily the best thing that could have happened there. So everything else she can do is... just because she's in a bit of dire straits, I'm going to take a sip of Aqua Gyranis. And that will discard this and it will be gone. So she'll heal D6 for 1. Great. Brilliant. It's always going to be that way, but there we go. What a waste. The luck is back, ladies and gentlemen. The luck is back. The luck was never here. Okay, so Pestigores then. This Pestigore is going to activate. Double advance. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, because that's a snare hex. And I'm assuming snare hexes work the same way for bad guys. Let's just make sure. While moving before a hero would move out. Oh no, just heroes. So I mean, it can't go any further because there's a Pestigore right there. So that's it. That's all it does. And then the next closest, I'm just going to assume, is this one. So we're going to advance, but not in range to hit Bren. Not this time. No, no. Things are looking rough for the heroes here. Oh, yes, they are. Okay, so Shaman Foulhoof rolls on the foul ritual twice again because it cannot see any heroes. So 4, inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice, then the 2 Pestigores nearest to Foulhoof advance. Okay, so that's 2 damage on the on him, and then the 2 nearest advance. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, we'll do that, and then this guy. Actually, these 2 are probably closest. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we roll on the foul ritual again. On a 2, inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice, then activate 2 Pestigores. Ugh. So activate 2 pestigores. We'll go with these 2. So that one is going to reposition and quick attack, but it can't. This one is going to reposition. Like that. There we go. Okie dokie. Right, it's Drolf's turn then. So Drolf, it's time for Drolf to power up. So Drolf is going to... Okay, Drolf is going to use his Ranger's kit to move through this hex right here. Hi. He's then going to use his... he's going to use his move action to attack. And we're going to attack this Pestigore right in front of us. That's 1 hit, which unfortunately means... that the Pestigore blocks it. So he's then going to use his attack action to attack again. That's 1 hit again. God damn it. So we are then going to use his... We're then going to use his Furious Uncommon Reward. This one. To inflict 1 damage on him. But we get to attack at the cost of 0 energy. And we're going to do it on this one right here. Again, 1 hit, 1 miss. So, again, that was a complete and utter waste. Oh, last time it was only a double 1. So, is what it is. Okay, so, Drolf is now going to eat it from this Pestigore, I'm sure. Yep, that's a double advance, which means this is going to be 2 onslaught attacks. 2 quick attacks, I should say. So the first one on Drolf, that is 1 hit. Can he save on a 4+? No. Second one, that is 2 hits. Because it's a quick attack, it doesn't count as a critical. So is it going to be 4+? We save 1. So he takes 2 damage in total. 1 and 2. He's not done himself a good service there. Okay. This Pestigore is next. He's going to... Bray. Oh, dear. Okay. There we go. And now, Shaman Foulhoof. 2 rolls on the ritual. 5. What does that do? Inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice. It's another damage on the sacrifice. And it is going to be the nearest the 2 Pestigores nearest to Foulhoof advance, which is this guy, like that, and this guy who's right next to Drolf, so he quick attacks instead. He gets 2 hits. Can Drolf save? He saves and he fails. So he takes another pip of damage. Oh dear. Oh no, that is, he has a 3. No, that's a 3+ to hit, sorry. 4+ defense. So he does in fact take 2 pips of damage. 1 pip of damage. Okay. Right, that is the end of his turn. It is Inara Scion's go. She has 1, 2, 3. She has a range of 3, so she does in fact have to move first. So she's gonna use her aid action to move. 4. 1, 2, 3. She's then going to use her move action to attack this Pestigore right in front. That is 2 hits. So we've done a pip of damage. That's okay. We are then going to use the attack action to attack. That is a critical hit. So the defense gets rid of 1, but we kill a Pestigore. And that's exactly what we were after. She does unfortunately now just stand there and maybe get hit in the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to use her sip of Aqua Gyranis, which I think she has. Yes. To heal D6 this hero. 6. Yeah, that's what we like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's back up to 8 health. Oh, baby. That's what we like to see. Okay, and that is discarded. It is gone forever. Right, there we go. That is the end of the turn. So, now that Inara's been, taking Dino Boys to Warhammer World event on Wednesday. Can't wait. Oh, so you are going to the Warhammer World event, Pritters. I'm not sure I can get there. I want to. I'm just trying to figure out logistics. But if anyone wants to give me a lift... But thank you very much for being a member for 16 months, Britters. That's very kind of you. Right. So, Pestigors. He's going to activate over there. Reposition. So he just goes... He's there. 1, 2, 3. Like that. He's not in range, though. And then the next closest one is... this one or this one? So it's this one, I think. Quick attack. And an onslaught on Edmark. Alright, quick attack. Gets a hit. Does he save? He does. Does he do damage? He does. He damages a Pestigor. And then the onslaught attack. 1 hit. Does he save? He does. Does he damage? He does. He kills a Pestigor. What a hero. Edmark Valoran. You saucy minx. Okay. Now, Shaman Foulhoof. He rolls twice on the Foul Ritual. Inflict D3 damage on the sacrifice. Well, we hope we don't roll that. So, roll twice. Oh, D3 damage on the sacrifice. For 1. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. So we can just do that now. And then the next one is 5. Inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice. Then the Pestigor's nearest... No, what did I roll? Was that a 4 or a 5? Did I roll a 4 or a 5? What did I roll? I can't remember. So we did the D3. It did 1 damage. And then we rolled... a 5. Okay, so the 2 nearest to Foulhoof take the onslaught action. This guy. He hits once, he misses once. Does Drolf save it? Yes. Then this guy. Onslaught. He misses twice. The dream is alive. We're all good. Okay, so that is the end of the first battle round. So we now move on to the next turn, I guess. So that's going to be Edmark, who is going to spend his aid action to move. He's going 4, but he's in a snare hex, so he goes 3. 1, 2, 3. He is in the treasure, but we don't have time to sit and look at treasure. So what he's going to do is he's going to use the move action to move. He's going 6. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good for us. So, Edmark, he is going to use his attack action to attack this Pestigor right in front of him. And he's going to be hitting on 3s, and we want a hit and a crit here. We get a hit and a crit. We absolutely slay this Pestigor. That is exciting. Exciting stuff. Did these Pestigors not come back? No, they don't. That's good. Hero comeback. How much health does Drasher have? He has 10. But he's currently taken 6. So we are in danger here. Because it is now the enemy's turn. Because that is the end of Drasher's of the hero's thing. So this guy, he's going to activate. What's he going to do? He's going to do the braying thing. That's okay, because we're on to a new round. And then this guy is the next closest. He's going to reposition and then quick attack, which he can't do. So he's just going to stand there because there's all corridors, which is a bit silly. Then Shaman Foulhoof rolls twice. Takes the Foul Ritual action twice. Yes. So here we go. That is a 6. Heal 1 to each Pestigore. None of them are damaged. And then heal 1 to each Pestigore. None of them are damaged. That's good for us. If we'd rolled inflict D3 damage on the sacrifice there, we were in serious trouble. But now, oh no, we are still in trouble. We are still in trouble because Drolf is still here. Okay, so it's Bren's go. So she is going to re-roll her attack actions. She's going to spend her aid action to move. And she's going 3. That's okay. That's what we want. 1, 2. She's going to there. And then she's going to spend her attack action to attack, I guess. Yeah. And we'll just roll the dice and hope it works. We get 2 hits. Now that would less 1 because of the defense. So do we shift? Do we fish for a crit or not? That's the big question. Does she have anything that does additional damage? Menacing, unyielding, shrug it off. Relics of the past. No, she doesn't. Let's just wear it. So the Pestigore takes the damage, and then we will spend we'll spend attack to attack. We'll get a crit, that's all we need. We'll re-roll this anyway. Double crit, 4 hits. So we kill a Pestigore. Excellent. But now Bren is just standing there again. These guys are doing work over here. Okay. So, now it's the foe's turn. The nearest Pestigores are these 2 still. So this guy, what's he going to do? It is a onslaught attack on Rolf. It is a critical hit, so that is 2 hits. We are going for a 4+ save here. Nope. Drolf takes 2. This guy, he's the next one. Grievous blow, but he's not in range to do anything, so he doesn't do anything. This corridor is saving me, I guess. Now it's time for Shaman Foulhoof on the ritual. What does it do? Heals 1 to every Pestigore. And, oh no, D3 damage on... Okay, it's only 1 damage. That's not the end of the world. On him. There we go. So now, finally, it's Drolf's turn. Now, this isn't going to go well, but Drolf is going to use his Ranger's kit. And he's going to use it to move through this hex here, and he's going to go 1, 2. And he's going to use his move action to do that. Because what he's going to do is he's going to use aid on Drasher Vaughn with his aid action. And then he's going to use his attack action to attack Shaman Foulhoof. Getting a hit, but he has a defense of 1, which means it's less unfortunately. So, he is in fact fine. But that's a good thing. Yes. Because he's no longer ritualing. Which means that is the end of Drolf's turn. So we activate the Pestigors. This guy, what's he going to do? He's going to reposition towards Edmark. And then he's going to quick attack Edmark. Gets a hit. Does Edmark save it? No. Should have used his thing. Do you know what? It's my game. I'm going to use his thing to block it automatically. Does he do a damage back? No. The dice saved us there. This guy, what's he going to do? He's going to reposition and then attack, but he can't, so he just goes there and he blocks Edmark off from supporting Drolf for now. Unfortunately. And then Shaman Foulhoof. He is on black dice, I believe. Yes, because he moved on to the next thing. Okay, so what's he going to do? He activates normally and then foul rituals. So he activates, he repositions, and then quick attacks. What's his range? His range is 5. I guess he just stays where he is then, and he quick attacks on Drolf. So we've got 3 dice here, and we're hitting on 3s. Okay, we get 2 hits, but it is a quick attack, so they're not crits. Thank goodness. Does Drolf save on 4s? No. So Drolf, unfortunately, is now vulnerable. And then, if a hero uses the aid ability and picks a sacrifice, the next time Foulhoof takes the foul ritual action, nothing happens. So he takes the foul ritual action, and nothing happens. So there we go. Is there anything I could have done to prevent that with happening to him? No, not really. Okay. So now it's up to Inara Scion to do her wicked work. So she is going to... she's going to use her aid action to move. 1. Well, she can't really go... Can they can't share hexes, can they? Moving. Yep, she can't. So she's going to use her attack action to move. 1. She's going to use her move action to move. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's all she can do, unfortunately. So now it is up to activations. So these Pestigor, they're on the red dice. So Pestigor, this one goes first. It repositions and quick attacks, but can't do anything, so it just stays there. This one, what does it do? It repositions and quick attack, but it's still in combat, so it does attack on Edmark. It gets no hits. Yep, no hits. And then Shaman Foulhoof, all he can do is advance towards the nearest hero, which is him, so he stays where he is, and then he attack. Oh no, he doesn't attack because he's just where he is. No, is that right? Advance. That's an interesting one. Find the nearest hero. This enemy moves towards them and tries to end that move next to that hero. They must move as far as possible. If they are already next to a hero, quick attack instead. But he's not next to a hero, so he doesn't quick attack, is how I'm choosing to interpret that. You guys might interpret that a different way. So he stays exactly where he is. And then he uses the Foul Ritual. For 6, he heals 1 to each Pestigore. They haven't taken any damage, so it's fine, I guess. So now it's up to... that's the end of the turn. So it is now Edmark's go. Edmark, who is going to use his aid action to attack this guy right in front of him. He gets 1 hit and 1 miss, so it doesn't do anything. He's then going to use his move action to attack. This is why I roll as 5 and a 6. Get 1 hit, so it doesn't do anything. And then he's going to use his attack action to attack. Gets 1 hit and 1 miss, so it doesn't do anything. So that Pestigore is fine. That's the end of Edmark's go. So now they activate. They are back to black dice. So first one in front of him is going to advance. So it's going to be 2 quick attacks on Edmark. So the first one, that is a hit and a hit. Does Edmark save them? He does twice. Does he do any damage back? No, of course not. The second one, miss. This guy, what does he do? Braze. Okay. And then Shaman Foulhoof. He is on red dice. So he's going to just quick attack, which means he just does his whatever he's doing at Drolf and infects his abilities. He gets 2 misses and 1 hit. Does Drolf save? No. Drolf hasn't rolled a single save. So one of his abilities is infected, which is going to be attack, move, and aid. We will infect his guard. Yeah, why not? Okay, so guard is infected. Okay, so we now move on to Bren. Oh no, Foul Ritual. Inflict 1 damage. 8. Hang on, did the aid action... I wonder if the aid action... I think the aid action heal for this scenario will heal too. Because otherwise it just feels like it's impossibly hard. He does technically count as a vulnerable hero because he can't do anything. Because we did aid him. So I'm just going to take 1 away. We aided him once. That's what that's how we're going to play it. So we aided him once, so he did take a damage. Okay, it's Bren's go. So she's going to re-roll her moves. She's definitely going to re-roll that. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1 because you're moving for a snare hex. Okay, she uses her aid action to move. She's then going to use her attack action to move. 5. We keep that, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. We're then going to use the move action to move. Reroll that. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. Bren is making a real break for it. Okay, so Pestigors. This guy, what's he gonna do? Double quick attack on Edmark once again. 2 misses. 2 misses. This guy, what's he gonna do? Advance and quick attack. Can't do it, so stays where he is. Shaman Foulhoof gets 2 hits on Drolf. Does Drolf save any of them? Yes, he does. Foul Ritual. 6. Heal 1 each Pestigor. Fine. I don't mind that one. Bren is booking it. Bren is booking it. Bren's got to... As long as Bren doesn't decide to stop here and look for treasure, Bren should be able to get here and distract Shaman Foulhoof for a bit. She does only have 3 health, though, which is a problem. So now it's Drolf, and he can't really do anything other than sort of stay where he is. So he is going to hinder, but he's not next to anyone. Oh, what he can do is he can move into a hex with the sacrifice. So he's going to struggle. He's going to move D3 hexes for 1. So he's in the same hex as Drashavorn. And then he's going to hinder Shaman Foulhoof. Why not? Because Guard is currently infected. Okay. Pestigors. First one, right there. Double quick attack on Edmark. This one really wants to... Okay, that's 2 hits. Can Edmark save? He saves 1, he fails 1. Does he do a damage back? He does. He does a damage back. So that Pestigor is wounded. Okay, but Edmark does take damage. So on this next one, we're going to... 2 hits. So Edmark is going to block one of them automatically with Shield and the Manticore. And then the other one is going to save. So that's 2 opportunities to kill a Pestigor here. 2 5-ups. We just want 1. No. Double 2, of course. The guy behind him, what's he going to do? He is going to bray. Alright, that's the second bray of this battle round. So that means now things are going to get interesting. Okay. Enemies go. Oh no, we just did the enemies go. Shaman Foulhoof. He's going to advance. So he now just basically hits the crap out of Drolf on the ground. So hitting on... Okay, we've got a miss. 2 hits. Saving. Drolf saves them both. And then the second one, we get 3 hits, but one of them is critical. No, what? That is a quick attack, so that's 3 hits. Can Drolf save any of these? He does save 2 of them, but he does take another one, so unfortunately another one of his abilities is infected. So we will infect the struggle card, so he can still hinder things. And then we roll on the ritual sacrifice for 5, inflict 1 damage, and then the 2 Pestigors nearest to Foulhoof take the onslaught action. So these guys. So we need another one of those red tokens, really. We'll do that. And then this guy onslaughts on Edmark. Gets a hit. Does Edmark save it? Yes, he does. Does he do a damage back? No, he doesn't. The one behind... Oh, he's not in range, so can't do anything. There we go. That is the end of the turn. So it's in Nara's go now. She's just going to aid to move. She's going 1 because of the snare. She's going to use attack to move. She's going 5, so she's going 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's then going to use move to move. 3. 1, 2, 3. I realise I could have sprinted. I feel like we went farther by doing it that way, but there we go. Oh, it's annoying. She needed to be there, really, so she could water spout that. Okay. Right. Pestigors. This guy. What's he going to do? He's going to reposition. Wait. He stays where he is, so he... if there is no such hero, advance. So he advance instead, and he quick attacks. He misses twice. This guy, what does he do? Braze. Well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Shaman Foulhoof, what's he going to do? Advance and onslaught. So here comes the... Got 2 hits. Drop saves one. He infects another ability. And then the last one is... it's a critical hit. Does Drolf save? No. So Drolf is fully infected at this point. He's completely useless and he can't do anything. Ritual Sacrifice. 4. Inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice. Uh-oh. Right, hang on. So I'm going to put this one here like that. And then we are going to... what was it? It was advance. So this guy here does a quick attack on Edmark. He gets a hit. It is a critical because it's we're up to onslaught. We're up to grievous blow here. So does Edmark save? No. We'll use Shoulder to Manticore to block one of those, and then we'll see if it... No, it doesn't. Okay, so Edmark takes a wound. And then this guy can't do anything. Right. It's Edmark's go. Okay. Edmark is going to use his aid action to hit this guy right in front of him. He gets a hit. Oh, but it is blocked because of the 1. Okay, so we're going to use the move action to attack, I guess. So, hit the thing. So we're going to use the attack action to attack. It's a critical. We kill a Pestigor at last. And then that's the end of his turn. So we are now back onto red dice for the Pestigor. So Pestigor, he is going to quick attack. He's not in range, so he doesn't do anything. Shaman Foulhoof, what's he going to do? He should be on red dice, I'm pretty sure. He's going to do his special action. In the next turn, halve the distance each hero can move, rounding up. Well. Ritual. Yep. So yeah, unfortunately, because of that, it means 2. We inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice, then activate 2 Pestigors. He's taken 4, 8, 9. So that is the 10th damage, which means the sacrifice is slain. Which then means this Pestigor activates, but it doesn't really matter. Because that's the end of the game and we fail. We fail the mission, unfortunately, on this first attempt. Which is a bit of a bummer. So we have to just basically re-rack and go again. we must discard treasure. So we just... Oh, God. No. Yeah, so Drasher is unfortunately slain at this first time of asking. I have lost a token now. That's gone forever, I'm assuming. Where has that gone? It hasn't gone forever. It's here somewhere, but... I have no idea where that's gone. Okay. Right, so when you fail an encounter, you have to discard 4 bits of equipment between you, and if you are able to do so, then you heal 6, and then you go again. So we are going to get rid of this black powder grenade. We are going to get rid of... We'll get rid of Grim Intuition. We'll lose Shrug It Off from Bren, but what we will also do is we will discard... Oh. We'll get rid of Edmark's thing of this, right? But what we will use is we'll use Relics of the Past. Use this before you would discard one of this hero's reward cards. Roll a dice. On a 5+, that reward card is not discarded. So this is for Shrug It Off. So on a 5+, we keep it. We do keep it. But what this means now... So these 3 are gone. But everyone heals 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone... Zonara's back up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bren is up to 9, and Edmark is up to 10. There we go. All right. Just the mission. I did fail. Drasher Vaughn was unfortunately slain. So what we're going to do is we are just going to re-rack and we're going to go again. So we need to re-decide priority. So we're going to do it slightly differently. See if it is come out any differently. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5s and 6s we re-roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Drolf is going first. He's actually, let's put these Pestigore on where we need them to be. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna deploy Drolf here. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need more. 6. There's one more. I know that there's one more. Because we started the game with 7. That's there. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Bren goes there. Oh god, both our heavy hitters are down here. That's not what we wanted. Well, there we go. What would you do differently? Drolf jumping across, Water Sorceress blocking earlier. In this one, her block isn't really all that useful. Because it is a corridor, you see. So her block can stop things from coming down the corridor towards her, but she can only do it in a hex that she can see. So she could put a water spout token here, but that's not really useful. Drolf at the moment doesn't have upgraded equipment, so he can only go through one hex at a time. The thing I would do differently is I would actually roll a save with Drolf. He had 8 health, and he was down to 0 because he didn't save a single thing, and just took all the damage. So that's pretty much the. I don't think I could have played that any differently. Unfortunately. And then yeah, just unlucky with the rolls on Drasha Vaughn as well. Just took endless damage. You need to get Drolf in range so that he stops doing multiple sacrifices, as it were. What about then ranged attacks through them? Yeah, but again, the problem was Drolf. So, and because you have to do 2 over here and 2 down here, you can't do 4 here and 4 there. It wasn't. I was thinking about the water spout. The best thing that could possibly be done is if you can somehow you have to get here to aid him over and over and over again, or to stop the foul ritual, and the only person who can do that is Drolf. Yeah, it's awkward because it is just corridor based, right? So like, you've just got corridor. What I wanted to get was her there so that we could put a water spout there, so we didn't have to worry about the lethal hex. That is the only thing I can think of, is to use the water spout in, because I think you can only use it in open or lethal hex. Her thing. Yeah, so while it's in a lethal hex, that lethal hex cannot inflict damage on heroes, but it doesn't do anything to the thingies. Okay. We re-rack and we go again. So who was going first? Drolf was going first this time. And then it was Edmark. And then it was Bren. No, then it was Inara. And Bren was last. So that's the order of operations. Now this can go slightly differently this time, because he can basically get here pretty quickly and stop the ritual from just doing 2 ritual, 2 ritual, 2 ritual, 2 ritual. Alright, here we go. So, we are going to start with... We're going to play Ranger's Kit from Drolf to move through this hex right here. He's then going to spend aid and move to get here, basically. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's doing that with a sprint. It doesn't really matter. He just has to move twice. So he either uses 2 to move twice or uses 2 to sprint once, is what it is. But what he can then do is he can then attack this guy right here. So he's going to do that. Because he's in range 1, 2, and 3. So he gets 1 hit. Doesn't really matter. Can he use anything? He could eat damage to try and do something, but no, it doesn't do anything. Okay. This guy, he's going to activate. He's on the black dice, so he's going to like that, and then he's going to he's going to onslaught attack on Drolf. He gets 2 hits. This is what happened last time. Can Drolf save? He can. He saves them both this time. And then this guy is what's next. So he's going to advance twice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Towards the nearest enemy hero, which is that one. Well, it's technically him. Where was he? He was there. No, I'm comfortable with that. No, goes there. It's got to go towards the nearest enemy hero. Which is it nearest enemy or nearest visible? Tries to end that move next to that hero. Yeah, so still goes this way, unfortunately. Oh, no, wrong one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that is the nearest enemy hero. But he can't get there. So I think he does go that way. Because he's trying to get close to this guy. I'm happy to play it that way. Who's the next closest? It would be you. Advance twice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. Droll's about to get dogpiled again. Sprint the tanks right and up the corridor to the ritual. Ignore all others. Take the dwarf through the middle. Sorceress block the corridor in front, then move down to try and block the red hex. Yeah, but you can't move through an enemy. These are all... So that's blocked. That's blocked. That's blocked. And that's blocked. So they have to snake like this. So she can't go like this. She has to go like that. And they have to go like this. So you have to fight through the pestigores, unfortunately. Unrelated question, but is it called Grimdark because of the Grimm brothers? They have a ton of German fairy tales. I don't know the exact etymology of it, but I think it's called Grimdark because in the grim darkness of the far future. Shaman Foulhoof. He only rituals once because he can see something. No, I know he activates first. And he does Curse of Rust. Randomly pick a hero and roll a dice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's draw again. On 1 to 3, either discard one of that hero's reward cards or inflict an amount of damage on that hero equal to the roll. Then advance the action token 1 step along the action queue. Okay, so we're going to get rid of one of his. We'll get rid of... Oh, it's really annoying because they're all really good on him. We'll get rid of Ironbark. No, we'll get rid of Furious. Okay. No, wait, I didn't roll the dice. I didn't roll the dice. Hang on. Same result. Okay. Alright. And then he does an Oh, that was his activation. And then the ritual is going to be a 1. It does D3 damage on the sacrifice. Watch this be a 5 or a 6. Oh, no. Okay, it does 1 damage to the sacrifice. Okay. 1 damage. We're already in much better shape now. Okay. So that's the activations for the enemies done. It's now Edmark's turn. He's going to use aid and move. No, he's going to aid and attack to sprint. So he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he's going to use his move action to move 5. So he's going 1, 2, -1. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And then it's time for the Pestigors to activate. This guy, he's the closest. What's he going to do? Reposition and attack the closest area. If not, he's going to advance. So then he does a quick attack on Drolf instead. Blech. So hit. Does Drolf save it? Yes, he does. And then this guy, I think, is close. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so what's he going to do? He's going to reposition and hit. So 1, 2... No, it's not reposition and hit, just reposition. So he's going to dogpile onto Drolf right there. And then Shaman Foulhoof. He is going to... use the black dice now to activate. So he's going to advance towards the closest hero. So he goes 1, 2, 3. And then he attacks Drolf because he's in range. Oh no, it's just an advance. So he doesn't attack as well. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We're in good shape. Does he ritual? Yeah, he still does it anyway. Okay, so 1 dice. 6. Heal 1 to each Pestigor. That's fine, because nothing is hurt. So, we then move on to Inara, who is going to use her aid action to attack this guy right in front of her. She gets 1 hit and 1 miss, so doesn't matter because of the defense. So she's then going to use her move action to attack that Pestigor right in front of her. She gets 1 hit, 1 miss, and she's going to use her attack action to attack. 1 hit, 1 crit, kills a Pestigor. Excellent. That's what we like to see. And that's the end of her turn. That's all she could do. So the next closest Pestigors are this one and this one still. So this one, what's he going to do? He is going to reposition and quick attack. He can't. So he's just going to quick attack on Drolf. He gets a hit. Does Drolf save it? He does. This guy, what's he going to do? He's going to reposition. Can't do anything, so advances instead. Is that right? Reposition. Must move his turn. Yeah, if there's no such hero advance. Because it's already next to something, it does a quick attack. 2 misses on Drolf. Drolf's already doing a lot better than he did last time. Okay. Is Foulhoof part of the same enemy group activation as the Pestigors? No, but you activate every enemy type every turn. Which is why when there's multiple enemies, it's more dangerous. So you will always be activating Pestigors, and you will always be activating Shaman Foulhoof. Right. So that's that done. Oh, Ritual Sacrifice. What's it going to do? It's going to 4. It is going to inflict 1 damage on the sacrifice. And then it's going to... The Pestigors nearest to Foulhoof advance, which are these 2. So they're going to quick attack Drolf twice. So the first one gets 1 hit and 1 miss. Does he save? He does. The second one does a quick attack. Gets 1 hit. It's a quick attack, so it's not a crit. So does he save? No. Drolf takes the damage. So by this time, last time, he was on health 2. Okay. Right. That is the end of that. So now it's Bren's go, and she's going to re-roll her moves. And she's just going to move 3 times because we could potentially get 3 6s. So the reason I'm thinking is if you do a sprint, it takes 2 energy. It gives you 6. But she can re-roll her moves. So even if you get... Without doing the re-roll moves, you get a maximum move of 12. You get a maximum move of 18 if you roll 3 6s, right? So the first move, which we can re-roll, is going to be 2. So we'll re-roll that to a 2. 1, 2. The second move is going to be a 1. So we'll re-roll that for a 2. 1, 2. And then for the final one, we're going to move. We'll re-roll that. Is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because she's in a snare. And I'm just going to reread snare one more time. While moving, before a hero would move out of a snare hex, subtract 1 from the number of heroes. Yeah. Yeah, so she stays where she is. That's the end of her turn. She wasn't very excited to do anything there. So the next 2 Pestigors. So the Pestigors are going to activate again. This guy right here, what's he going to do? He's going to reposition. So he does an advance and he quick attacks. So he gets 2 hits on Drolf. Does Drolf save any of these? He saves 1. He takes 1. Then the next one is this guy. He gets 2 hits. Drolf saves 1. He takes 1. Drolf's going to die again. It is now his turn, though. So he is going to... Yeah. So what he's going to do is he's going to use Sundering Attacks. He's going to pick Shaman Foulhoof to be the victim of his attacks. And then what he's going to do is he's going to attack him 3 times. And we're hoping that he rolls big now. I'm not confident that he's going to roll big, but we could do a serious chunk of damage to Shaman Foulhoof. So we use that. It's discarded. It's gone. So, here we go. We are then going to use his aid action to attack Shaman Foulhoof with his crossbow at range. So we're looking for big money. Nope, missed twice. He's then going to use his move action to attack Shaman Foulhoof. Big money! Oh, very big money. Okay, so 6 and 6. That does 4 damage to Shaman Foulhoof. That is 2 crossbow bolts, 1 in each eye. Now he has a defense of 1. And Sundering Attacks. Each time you pick a target for this hero's attacks, subtract 1 from the target's defense characteristic. This effect is cumulative and lasts for the rest of the encounter. So he's now defense 0. So he takes 4 damage. That's big. We're going to use the attack action to attack. If we get a 6 and a hit, we kill Foulhoof. Come on, Drolf. You could do it. Hup. A 6 and 5! Drolf did it! This is where it's going to tell me you can't shoot something if it's... Okay, hang on. If not, he's just killed 2 pestigores. Okay, that's a pick a visible enemy in range of the hero. Yeah. Draw Finehead. Range of 3. Patoo! Shoots Shaman Foulhoof with 3 to the head and 1 to the chest. It kills him. Because a crit would do 1, 2, and then a hit would do another one. Puts him on a skull. Kills him. Yeah. You son of a bitch. Okay. Well, that's cool. We did it, guys. We did it. We succeeded. Drolf killed Shaman Foulhoof. Shaman Foulhoof is no more. If you'd like to see how to paint him, you can. There is already a video available on the channel. As you can tell, he's a bit more of a badass than that normally, but in that case, he he really just... Drolf had enough. Drolf wasn't happy. Drolf killed him. We didn't even get to do the side quest because we didn't get close. No one else did anything. Only 1 Pestigore's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, only 1 Pestigore is dead. And Shaman Foulhoof. Take that. Yeah, because the heroes succeed if Foulhoof is slain. The heroes fail if the sacrifice is slain. Do not use the round track for this encounter. So we don't need to finish the round. So yeah, he's... we did it. We did it. We did it, guys. The entire work was done by a double 6. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, well, what does that mean? Well, let's see, shall we? So at the end, we will be, we'll deal out some prizes. So if you're successful. So here's the funny thing, right? Drolf still took it in the face because he's on 3 health, but everyone else is in really good nick. So Inara, there she is, on 10. Brentilis on 9, and Edmark on a full 10 as well. It just cost pretty much all of our equipment to do it. So Inara, there she is, and oh, hold on. Relics of the Past, Bren, and Shield of the Manticore and Berserker on... Wait. Drolf's kit is up here. Shield of the Manticore is right there. Alright, so we are going to draw... I think it's 6 cards. It was quite fitting, wasn't it? Quite fitting that Drolf, after being dogpiled in the first attempt, Drolf was the one to do it. There's the Book of Grudges and all that good stuff. Okay, so we are going to draw 5 reward cards. None of the heroes are vulnerable, so we draw 6 reward cards. But we didn't do the side quest, so we don't draw 7 this time. Okay, so we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what have we got? We have got Crooked Dice, Age Cracked Sword, Adrenaline Rush, Improvised Weapon, Dash, and Puncturing Blow. Okay. So I think we give What's its cricket dice? Change the result of a d6 roll of this hero to a number of your choice between 1 and 6. The roll counts as an unmodified roll. Then roll a dice. If the roll is less than the number you chose, discard this card. Oh, God. Okay. Let's give that to... Let's give that to Edmark. We'll give Dash to Drolf. We'll give Puncturing Blow to Bren. And we will give Adrenaline Rush to Inara, I think. That's what we'll do. And we'll discard Age Cracked Wet Sword and Improvised Weapon. There we go. And then everybody heals D3, I believe. So, Edmark, he's fine. Bren, D3, she heals 2, so she's back up. Inara, she's fine. Drolf for 2. Boom. There we go. And that, my friends, is the end of Act 1. With Shaman Foulhoof now destroyed, we can move all of these models off the field. And we'll open Act 2. And we'll see what the deal is. So, off you go, Shaman Foulhoof. I assume because he's dead now, that's it. He can't come back. Was there a bonus mission too? There was, yeah, the side quest. It was whoever uses the aid action on the sacrifice first gets the thing, but we didn't even get a chance to do that. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's correct. So I learnt that you can only have 4 reward cards the other day, which is fine. We didn't accidentally go over, but we're all good. 2, 3, 4. Yep. So Bren's got a lot of treasure she's carrying. Drolf has only got the 2 now. There we go. Right, let's open Act 2 and see what the deal is. Oh, bonus cards. Do not open until you have completed Act 1. Let's see what the bonus cards are, shall we? End of Act 1 bonus cards. Okay. Once you've completed Act 1, you unlock the following cards. The equipment cards can be found in the small bonus pack. You can now play as these heroes in future campaigns. Drasha Vaughn, Kelthanor, Jacobus Vine, the Ebon Claw, Clarion of the Forest Prince, and Vineroot Staff for Jacobus Vine. You can now play as these heroes in future campaigns, which means end of Act 1 bonus cards. Drasha Vaughn, Kelthanor, and Jacobus Vine. There they are. So now we can figure out what they do. Let's have a look, shall we? Because I honestly have no idea. I haven't looked at this. Okay, so here's Jacobus Vine. Summon Familiar. Costs 2 energy. Whisper is a token. Remove Whisper from the battlefield, if applicable, and place them in an empty hex within 3 hexes of this hero. Spiritual Locus. This hero can use abilities other than Move and Struggle, as if they were in the same hex as Whisper. If this hero uses the Move or Struggle ability while Whisper is in an empty hex, this hero can swap hexes with Whisper instead of moving. That's a teleport. D6 move, defense 5, health 10, range 2, 2 dice, hits on 3s. That's okay. It's alright. Kelthanor moves D3 plus 3. 5 plus defense, 12 health, range of 6, 2 dice, 3 hits. 3 plus to hit. Galloping Charge. This hero can move through non-boss enemies. That's really good. Drasha Vaughn, what can he do after getting pummeled for 2 things straight? He has 12 health, D6 move, 4 plus defense, range of 1, 2 dice, and 3 plus to hit. Fury of the Wildlands. For each 1 damage inflicted on this hero, each time an enemy is slain in their turn, this hero gains a Fury token to a maximum of 10 Fury tokens. To a maximum of 10. Fury tokens are kept between encounters. Rage-filled transformation. Remove 10 Fury tokens. This hero can use 4 move and or attack abilities in any order, even if they are vulnerable, at a cost of 0 energy. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Yeah. That's really good. Okay, he's impressive. What else is in the bonus cards? We've got End of Act 2 bonus. Ooh. So there's a second thing for Bren. End of Act 3. The final fight. Victory. Okay, I'm gonna be good and I'm not gonna read those. Okay. Okay, what have we got? We've got, where are we? Bonus cards. We've got more bonus cards here. We've got Act 2 cards, and there should be Act 2. Yes, Act 2 cards. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, we've got End of Act 1 rewards. Which I apparently can't get out. Oh, good lord. Okay. Got them out. Okay, so we've got End of Act 1 rewards. Which I'm guessing is that. That's the equipment for the 3 new guys. So we'll have a quick look at that, and then we'll look at the End of Act 1 rewards. So the Ebon Claw. Drashavorn. Inflict 1 damage on this hero. They gain D3 Fury tokens instead of 1. My god. Clarion of the Forest Prince. Pick any hero. That hero moves 1 hex. Okay. Vineroot Staff. Pick a visible non-boss enemy and pick one of the following to apply for the rest of their battle round. Subtract 1 from their move characteristic to a minimum of 1. Subtract 1 from their dice characteristic to a minimum of 1. That's really strong. You do have upgraded versions. So it does both. Is this just going to be add 3? Yeah, gain 3. And they're going to be pick up to 2 different heroes. Okay. Right, End of Act 1 rewards. Once you've completed Act 1, unlock 4 of these reward cards at random. Shuffle them into the Act 1 reward deck. Oh. Maybe we should have done that instead. Can you use them without spending energy? Yeah, you can use them at any time, unless they have an energy next to them. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's just draw 4. Actually, let's just have a look at them. Why not? Grot Crusher Gauntlets. Pick a non-boss enemy unit next to this hero. For the rest of the encounter, subtract 1 from their defense characters while this hero is next to them. Scepter of the High Lector. Use this when another hero would end their turn. Pick one of their expended core abilities. Pick one of their expended core abilities and roll a dice. And a 4+, that ability is refreshed. Use this when a hero next to this hero begins their turn. That hero's player gains 1 energy. This is part of a set for Inara Scion, but can be given to any hero. Wow. Okay, so there's armor sets in here as well. That's sick. Ursid's Claws. At the end of each battle round, inflict 1 damage on all damage enemies next to this hero. This is part of a set for Drashavorn, but it can be given to any hero. It's Comet Caller. Pick a visible hex and roll 6 dice For each 6, inflict 1 damage on all enemies within 1 hex of it. It's part of a set for Edmark Valorum, but it can be given to any hero. If this hero is vulnerable, heal 1. That's really strong. There's one for Kelthanor. There's one for Jacobus Vine. That's one for Drolf Ironhead. That's really cool. I didn't realise. I might just give them their things. It can be given to any hero. That's really cool. That's really cool. As a thing. Alright. So we've got the Act 2 treasures as well. We won't look through those. But this should have, yeah, a bunch of, yeah, it does. So what we'll do now is we will open the Act 2 events. Do not open until you have completed Act 1. That's very odd. So this is just in my thing for some reason. I have no idea why. I have no idea why that's in there, but it's in there. So now we need to check that we're not missing a card. Ugh. Okay. So in Act 2, we will encounter Mulgoth the Cleaver or Belga the Sistwitch. Encounter a bad print. Yeah, I hope not. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 encounter cards. Do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 encounter cards. That was correct, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. Boss cards. We should have 3 of those. Revenge of the Witch. Yep. Burrowing Horror. Yep. Belga's Labyrinth. Yes. Okay, looks like Belga is the boss, but Mulgoth's going to turn up. And then we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 event cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. And then 3 A Brief Respite cards. Okay. Yep, everything's there, so Belga is the next to be encountered. Clearly. What have we got? Pox Wretches. They're going to turn up a bit more then, clearly, rather than the endless Pestigores. Pox Wretches, yeah. Pox Wretches. Pox Wretches. Pox Wretches. Pox Wretches. Pestigore. Maya Kelpies. And Pestigore. Pox Wretches. Pox Wretches, and Mulgoth. Curse of the Cyst Witch. Belga's in here, and Pox Wretches. Okay. Pox Wretches seems to be the thing, rather than Endless Pestigores. That's good. It's better. It's more interesting, at least. There you go. That's it. That's we have made it to the promised land of Act 2. These are the two fresh cards, Mulgoth and Belga. So you won't encounter either of these in Act 1. So there we go. Guys, that is a full act of Warhammer Quest Darkwater. So for those of you who've watched all 3 parts of the show, what do you think? I think it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Just caught up as I did have to go on a call just after my milestone chat. Lol. Yes, I will be there on Wednesday. Managed to finish the 1K of dinos last month. They were really fun to paint. Awesome. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and come on Wednesday. Like I said, I've got the tickets. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna get there. There is the train. It's just whether or not I can get up at the crack of dawn to do it. I would really like to go though, so we'll find out. Looks so fun. Just need my Christmas bonus to come in to split with the local crowd I said I would buy for. Not sure how I should split it though, knowing characters are act locked. Enjoying it so far. Looking forward to getting my box on the weekend. I don't think the characters are fully act locked. I think you can. Recommended the first time playthrough is you play with Bren, Inara, Drolf, and Edmark. So I think once you've, I mean, obviously you could just open every card and just read everything. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, of course. But it recommends you play with those 4 first. That being said, I think you can then obviously go back and you can play it with completely different guys. I wonder if the makeup of Act 1 would change a bit by playing it with Kelthanor, Drashavorn, and Jacobus Vine, for example. Be interesting to see, actually. It would be interesting to see. Enjoying it so far. Looking forward to getting my box on the weekend. Awesome. Love it. Let's hope Santa brings it on Christmas Day. Let's hope he does. Let's hope so. I live in Notts, so travel is easy for me, thankfully. That's great. Yeah, it's just I actually haven't looked at how much the train ticket's going to be. Should I have a look at that now? What the hell just happened? Where is the chat gone? Why is the rum gone? What's happening? Oh, there it is. Did the stream just die for anyone? I was looking at the train. Oh, how weird. Let's have a look. Nottingham. I need a return. Wednesday. I need to get there by 10. I need to be home on the train by 7, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to cost me 50. It's going to cost me 55 quid. Or £53.70 to be precise, I think. Yeah. I'll figure this out. Excited to get the box next week. Let's get them painted with your awesome painting guides. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the painting guide so far. Looks really good. Got Gelgus, Foulhoof, Edmark, and Inara painted so far. Working on the Templars. Nice. Is 600 miniatures painted until the end of year possible? Oh, of course it's possible. It's just whether or not I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it. 56 models. Easy. I've got 2 more that I need to do. And then 2 armies to do. I mean, we might cross over 600. I'm not shooting for it, though. I was shooting for 500. I shot for 500 and I hit 500, so I was really happy with that. I have a lot of projects running on right now, but as long as I watch these games, I am very intrigued to buy this box and start playing. I think it's going to be around for a while, so I think you don't have to worry about missing out on it. I'm pretty certain it's still in stock. I think it's a range item, so I think it'll be around for a while. So hopefully you'll be able to do it when you've cleared a few projects. But yeah. Well, thank you very much for... I'm going to send 5 Christmas gifted memberships, because that zero makes me sad. So we're going to do that. Out to everybody. Thank you so much for coming with me on this journey through Act 1. I don't know when we'll do Act 2. We're gonna do a couple of other things over the next couple of weeks. If I go, for example, to Nottingham on Wednesday, there won't be a live stream because I won't get home in time. But I will. I'll put out a video instead, probably. I suspect that's something we could do. Just keep the content train going. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, you've got a ton of Darkwater content still to come. Of the videos that I currently have edited, the next ones for sure are going to be Drolf Ironhead, Mulgoth the Cleaver, and Bren Tylis. All of those videos are on the way. Marcus, thank you very much for 5 gifted Warhipster memberships. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. If it puts us on 10, we're already much better off than we were at the beginning. Whoa. There we go. That's what we want. 10.50. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. 1-digit numbers are lame. I couldn't agree more. But there we go. I mean, look, I think this is a really fun game. At the moment, obviously having not finished a full campaign, I don't have any criticisms of the game itself. I think it's a little bit wonky at first, doing sort of the energy and knowing all that kind of thing. Ultimately, though, you're having fun and you're rolling dice and you are telling a story. And so far, our story has been that Drasha Vaughn has had to endure 2 rituals, but we've only failed 1 encounter. Now, if you get as many fails of an encounter as treasure that you have. If you don't have any treasure and you fail, and you can't discard 4, game's over. It's done. So thankfully we are quite treasured at the moment, so we've got a few more fails in. But you don't want to lose that treasure, right? You don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose your bits, because some of this stuff's really strong. I really love that there's armor sets for particular characters. I think that's fantastic. I think it's a wonderful thing. It's a nice little surprise. Again, we're just uncovering new things, and like in those bonus cards, I kind of want to look at the bonus cards, because there is if you stick with Bren, Edmark, and Drolf, and Inara, there is another profile card for them where they appear to power up. I'm going to look at one of them. Let's look at Edmark. Why not? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not going to read it out. It's good though. I like that. I like that there's a level up. Okay, so they go in. Who's there? So. Oh no. They go in there. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's all making sense. Is there a reason why the chosen nicknames are not applied? I am not sure. I think it might be something to do with the. It might be something to do with you need to go and like claim your nickname or something. I don't know. But yeah, because they look like they're the assigned handles. So it might be just on your YouTube account. It'll be something like they'll just be like set your handle or something like. I think it was the URL or something. I can't remember. There was something that they talked about a few years ago that you needed to do, and then it just changed overnight suddenly that everyone was no longer their chosen thing. It was just your like whatever your default username is or something. This is very strange. Do you have any plans to upload other Darkwater models painting guides? Oh yes, they're all coming. All 16. There are 16 videos in total, and we are 5 down. So you've still got 11 more to go. You're always treasured, so you cannot fail. Well, that's very kind of you. Very kind of you to say. Stop it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it is 7:30, so that feels like a good place to wrap things up. And we will be back tomorrow. Do you think Darkwater will be supported with any expansions? I would love it if there were. If we could add a couple more heroes, more bad guys, maybe another book. Maybe it could get some expansion. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what they do. They might not. I mean, they did with Cursed City, and they did with Blackstone Fortress. So it could be that there's more stuff on the way for Warhammer Quest Darkwater, We shall only find out. I would love it if they release something that lets us play as a Stormcast in the Jade Abbey, because then we'll do nothing but stream it every single week, every single day, for the rest of time. We'll become the #1 Darkwater streamer on the internet. So help me God. Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow there will be a painting video. Tomorrow there will be a painting video on Thursday. There will be a painting video on Friday. There will be a painting video on Saturday. There will be a painting video on Sunday. I don't know about Wednesday. If I go to Warhammer World, there will be a painting video. If I am not here on Warhammer, if I am here, there will be a live stream. But we'll find out. I have a wild idea. How about a campaign, but with pirates? I mean, I'm into it. So I thought you meant stream. Oh, no. Can we get Pestigores and Kelpie soon? So we can play Act 1. Yeah, Pestigores will come out this week. I'll edit it up. For sure. I wanted to get all of the heroes done and then some other bits. The Cankerborn and all that kind of thing needs to be done for Act 1 as well. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to run off there, and I will see you all maybe on Wednesday, maybe on Sunday. Actually, on Sunday there won't be a painting video, because Sunday should be Tale of Many Warhipsters, the finale. And then we have the epilogue after that. But it should be Tale of Many Warhipsters, episode 12. So, yeah, we'll find out. Basically, there's a lot of content coming. Endless content every day until we're done with Darkwater. So, on that note, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you much for the gifts. Thank you much for the super chat. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now, you beautiful people. See ya.